Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another reaction video, man. Really want to say first and foremost, my fault, my bad. I haven't really been able to record too much lately. I actually was very busy all weekend recording a new vlog that's going to be coming out on my second channel at the end of this week. So please stay tuned for that. You guys can check that out. I want to cover a little bit of things before we get into this video. So, actually, hold on. Before I do that, let me bring this up here. Conference standings. I know them, but I still just want to bring them up. So, from what we've seen so far, obviously, so the Wolves right now, after this game, I haven't watched the game. I just know that they lost because my Instagram was getting completely blown up by it. So the Wolves are down 3-1. Their chances of coming back, bro, I don't really see it happening. I don't see them losing in 5 games. I think maybe they get one more game in OKC, but that's a slim chance, bro. Because I've been saying this for a long time, and I've been saying this entire series. Rudy Gobert is hot freaking garbage, and they need to get rid of him. He's just hot trash. I don't know why they keep him. I think that they could have easily done a package around Rudy Gobert instead of Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't know if the Knicks would have actually moved forward because Rudy Gobert is such hot garbage. But I feel like they should have looked for getting rid of Gobert and getting a different kind of center that would actually bring that dominance and bring, the ability to be able to shoot or do something rather than get rid of Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't know who was the one that really pulled the trigger on that for the Wolves side, but that was, in my opinion, a really bad trade. So unfortunately, OKC is going to go to the finals this year. And I say that because I was really rooting for Anthony Edwards. However, the Knicks and Pacers, I also haven't had the chance to catch up on these guys. I know that they play tonight. I'm not going to be able to record it today, but tomorrow I'll definitely do a reaction on that. That one's tricky, man, because obviously everyone's been seeing what the Pacers have been doing. They've been absolutely killing it, bro. Especially those first 2 games, and the first game where Tyrese Halliburton I don't know. I'm not even gonna say really him. I think it was Newhart, or I forget what his name is, bro. But he made 6 threes or 5 threes in the last 3 minutes of the 4th quarter or something like that. He was going absolutely insane. That's crazy. But at the same time, they would have went down 3-0 if Karl-Anthony Towns, who we were just talking about, didn't literally save their save the day, bro. He saved the day. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Cat, bro, they would have never won that game. They wouldn't have a win in this series. So I think the Knicks and Pacers series is still up for grabs. I'm not going to say that the Pacers are going to win it and vice versa. I'm not going to say that the Knicks are going to win it. I think they can go either way. But as far as the West goes, I don't see the Wolves coming out of this, man. Unfortunately, I just don't, because they don't have enough. They're missing their power forward, which was Karl-Anthony Towns. And you know what I'm saying? Rudy Gobert is hot garbage. So we're going to dive into this video. We're going to see exactly how did they lose, because I saw that they lost by 2 points. And yeah, man, we're just going to keep it pushing. Let's get into it.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators losing steam, losing sweat. The solution? A drink that hydrates better than water and changed the game
There we go.
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
How do you compromise between technology
Come on,
and
man.
timelessness?
Enough of this.
We ask.
There we go.
Fight over screen. Gobert gets it, drives down the lane. Shot blocked. Holmgren.
Oh my gosh, look. Speaking of the guy.
Gobert gets it, drives down the lane. Shot blocked.
Gets blocked off rip. The game just started. He's already getting blocked. This freaking hot garbage.
Right side. Jalen Williams nails the first shot.
Freaking hot
Which team
trash,
is going
dude.
to meet that intensity first?
Conley setting it up. Randall's got the mismatch with
It really bro, just talking about it and then immediately seeing why I think he's hot garbage. It just proves your point. Cause look, McDaniel's gonna get blocked, and he's way shorter than Holmgren. You know what I'm saying? But no, Rudy Gobert, he gets blocked. Look at this. Look at this. He's getting, bro. Gobert is getting babied. Bro, you're telling me the SGA is stronger than Gobert? There's no way, bro. Bro, unfortunately, now that I'm thinking about it, this whole video is probably gonna be Rudy Gobert slander, bro. Because you're gonna tell me that SGA is that strong to push a 7-footer that far? No, bro. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Had less turnovers than they did.
Absolutely not.
Alexander, nice spin move.
If I was a Wolves fan, I would be furious about that trade, bro.
Naz Reid gets a trade.
Naz Reid, beautiful shot, man. Good shot.
Alexander Walker,
really good shot.
Back up top to Reid. Reid off the bounce, kicks it out. DiVincenzo, no hesitation. Get it.
Good shot.
There goes.
They needed that.
DiVincenzo.
Needed that.
Shooting lights out to start. Alexander steps back.
Why is Gobert and Alexander?
He's 5 of 6.
What's going on here?
He's got 11 points, 4 assists.
I noticed a lot of teams do that, where like they basically always have the center on the point guard. Why does that happen? I don't understand that logic.
Lesson number 23. If you know you're built different, when they name a shoot.
Pass, and Jalen Williams now with 15 points.
It is like sharks in the water, folks. They want to take that away.
I gotta see the box score after this game too. I want to see who did what and who didn't do what they had to do.
Slam. Williams alley-oop to Hartenstein.
Dang. That's too easy.
Dort is attached to Edwards wherever
yeah,
he
it's
goes.
way too easy.
Fight over screens. Edwards gets inside.
Edwards, good pass. Walker, good shot. Beautiful shot. I mean, they're not that far down. Oh, okay. Turnover.
Sloppy play.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh. Drives inside McDaniels. Layup is good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they're not down by much. I mean, they only lost by 2 points, so that means the game was close all game. How did they lose it? I don't know. That's why I want to check the box score, because
Edwards slices inside. Layup is good.
Good lay.
There's the attack you're talking about, Richard.
But you know, I think that for Edwards, I know he's only like 22, so he hasn't reached his prime yet. But he's gonna eventually have to get to a point where he's gonna need to score 40 a night, like consistently. He's gonna need to, bro. That's a good dunk by Gobert. I'm gonna give him props where it's due. You know what I mean? That was a good dunk. I'm not only gonna slander him the whole time. Yeah, see, you gotta get the boards, bro. You gotta get the boards. But what I was saying, Edwards is gonna need to get to a point where he can drop 40 a night consistently in order for them to win anything. Because you know he do be having some nights where he's not really consistent with his game. His shot.
He's 4 for 4 from downtown. Has been a terrific bench player all season long. Big impact here in game 4. DiVincenzo. That's a break.
DiVincenzo's like the spot-up shooter guy for the Wolves. I feel like I don't really ever see him driving and like playing aggressive like he used to. It kind of sucks. I know he's not happy to be there, bro. He really wanted to stay with the Knicks and play with them. That's unfortunate.
DiVincenzo tries again. Puts it in. Tie game.
Wow, tie game.
Holmgren against Naz Reid. Spins, goes inside.
Oh. Dang, he tripped.
Why'd I say I'd man the grill?
Oh my gosh, bro. All these ads. But I'm not paying for it. I refuse to pay for YouTube. I remember the heyday when they weren't greedy and they weren't just money hungry and there were no such thing as ads. They would have advertisements, but it wouldn't be in the videos. It would just be like on the side where the other videos were at. And that would be it. Oh! Bro, he was floating in the air. What the heck? He almost had that.
Alexander, hesitation, pulls up, bank shot is good.
Little trying to draw a foul.
Yeah, we just got to finish off with a little better Quintess. He's finding some angles to get some clean looks at the end of his drives.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Dang, Naz Reid's taper is insane, bro. That front taper is wicked.
Kicks it out. Holmgren lines it up, nails the three.
Not much you can do about that, bro.
He's
He's just way too dang tall.
Zero hesitation shooting the
Skinny has got on the court. Literally Kevin Durant, but just like a white version.
Oh, Alexander Walker, more razzle-dazzle. Reed making a lot of hustle plays here in the second half. Alexander Walker.
High arcing shot, dang.
He's got 21.
Got 21?
Jalen Williams to the rim, short. But Holmgren right there on the follow.
Alex Caruso navigates the backside, gets open.
That might not have gone in. Edwards goes inside.
Oh, good lay. But he had Walker at the top of the key.
Propel Fitness Water with Gatorade.
Yeah, you see, like I said, I'm not. This is ridiculous, bro. YouTube, you guys are unreal, man. You guys have really just turned into every other company in the world, bro. Just a bunch of money hungry weirdos, man. Seriously, like there's no reason a 13.5 video and I've already gotten like 5 or 6 different advertisements. I'm not even done yet. I guarantee you we're gonna get more. Like this is just ridiculous, bro.
Pull up jump shot, got it. Backing in against his cousin. Up top, Holmgren. This is a
top of the key. Oh, he missed that. Oh, but it doesn't matter because there's absolutely no defense. Let's look at Gobert. Let's see. Where's his look? Look, like right here, Gobert had enough time to try to contest this. No, he had no plans for it. It never even crossed his mind. Never crossed his mind. He forgot what he was doing in this moment. He forgot that his whole purpose on the court is to be the big man down low and to protect the rim. Nope. We're just gonna let it go. We could sacrifice another game. Why not? We're only gonna be down 3-1 if I sacrifice some points. Might as well, right?
A contested three. It's good. Anthony
unreal, bro. I'm telling you, man. Unreal.
Spins. Gobert looking to help, taking his time, falling away. It's up. It's good.
Dang, good shot.
SGA
wow.
Playing like an MVP. SGA against Gobert. Shot clock at 7. Drives, pulls back, drives again. Stops, falls down, gets it to Williams.
Wow.
It's good. Jalen Williams.
That's crazy.
Still 2:20 remaining. Edwards, head down, drives inside, kicks it out. DiVincenzo, another three.
How many points does DiVincenzo have?
DiVincenzo lighting it up.
Bro, how many threes does he have? 21 points? They must have all been threes, bro. I don't think he scored a single layup.
Williams on the drive, pulls up, difficult shot, goes in. Jalen Williams with 31. Alexander Walker in and out. DiVincenzo back out McDaniels. Alexander Walker on the drive, goes inside, lays it.
Wow, that's a tough lay. I'll tell you right now, like I said, I knew it was going to get more. I'll tell you right now, the Wolves definitely lost this game because of their defense. Their defense, I feel like, could have been so much better, bro. That like, and I haven't even pointed them all out, but there's just so many cases where they're just giving like wide open shots and like just easy buckets, bro. Like their defense, I feel like, is what cost them the game, bro.
Williams.
And I haven't even looked at the stats or at the. Yeah, I haven't looked at the stats to see what their percentage was from the field goal or anything like that.
Lays it up and in. With 1:10 left. Caruso in front. Edwards to McDaniels. McDaniels on the drive to spin. The layup blocked by Holmgren.
Dang.
Picked up by SGA.
Yeah.
Dort couldn't get it. NBA MVP.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna skip final score. Yeah, 128, 126. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel really bad for Wolves fans, man. I mean, obviously you got to think like, yes, there is a new era in Minnesota right now where they've made it to back-to-back conference finals. But are they ever going to make it over the hump? Dang, I don't know, bro. I don't know because I don't know. I mean, there's a chance. I'm not going to say that it's not. Like, you guys know I'm a huge Celtics fan. And we made it to how many? I think we made it to, like, the playoffs 7 times in a row, bro, before we even went to our first finals. And we lost. And then it took us 2 more years to finally win the chip. So there's been a total of like 8-9 years or something like that, you know. So I'm not gonna completely say that there's no chance at all for them to ever win a chip. What I am saying is I don't know what their team is gonna look like, and they definitely need to build something a lot more efficient around Edwards, because at least I know Brad Stevens, who is a freaking GOAT, he knows exactly what he's doing with trades and whatnot. And every single year, my team was doing something to make the team better, ultimately leading us to our championship this year. With the trade that they made, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. Let me switch the screen here real quick. So Jalen Williams, 34 points. Holmgren, 21. SGA with 40, 10, and 9. Almost a triple-double. Yeah, that is not as for people who are Wolves fans and people who want the Wolves to win, that's not good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard to guard those three guys because that's their big three. But dang, bro, like that's freaking rough. And then let's see the Wolves. Okay, so actually this is not bad. This is not bad at all. Gobert actually had a much better game than the other day. The other day he had like 2 points or something like that. So, you know, he's actually putting up some decent numbers. McDaniels, 22 points. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Randall, yeah, 5 points is not going to cut it, bro. That's not going to cut it, dude. You can't have a game where you have 30 points going crazy and then you have a game where you get 5 points. That's not going to cut it, sir. Gobert, 13, 9 rebounds. That's what you should see, bro. When I see these posts on Instagram where he had 2 points and 3 rebounds and like 1 assist, like, come on, bro. Like, you're a center, man. Like, what are you doing? So that's not good. Edward, I mean, that is good. Edwards, this is not good. Bro, you are the star player, my boy. Why do you have 16 points? You're not even the leading scorer, bro. Like, that's like, I think that's what really separates SGA from Edwards in this series is SGA, regardless of how cheesy he is and how much of a free throw merchant everyone calls him to be. Bro, he has 40 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? To Edwards, 16, 6, and 4. Like, that's not going to cut it, bro. That's not going to cut it. You're telling me that Alexander Walker had 23 points, the same amount of assists and rebounds than you, and he only played 29 minutes. You played 41. I get it. It's Edwards, so he's getting double teamed. He, you know, the defense collapses on him more to where it makes it harder for him to score. I completely get that. You know what I mean? But you guys are doing the same thing to SGA. But he's absolutely spanking y'all for it. So I don't know, man. Like I said, it's one of those things where like maybe they need to figure out a different defensive game plan for them or something. But if there's any way for the Wolves to get like to force a game 6 or force a game 7, which like I said is going to be very hard to do, but if they have any chance of doing that, bro, they gotta figure that out as soon as possible, man. Like as soon as possible. But all right, man, I appreciate you guys for pulling up, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.